Hey everybody, iheartmovees here, and welcome back. Let's replay Final Fantasy I. In our last episode, we defeated the Kraken over the Sunken Shrine, and today we have some side quests to do. We're going to start off on these 4 Soul of Chaos dungeons. So I'm going to go ahead and fly my way back over to Cornelia here, and fly off right over here to the first of 4 dungeons. We have here the Earthgift Shrine. This one's the Earth-themed one. This one opens up after you defeat the Lich over in the Cavern of Earth there. You could have went here a lot earlier, but it would have been really hard, so I chose not to. Until now, anyway. And here's the thing. This part here is only 5 floors long, but the floors you'll see are randomly in order. Like this floor here, you might not have first. It might be the 4th floor or the 3rd one or whatever. They're all the same floor. The layout will still be the same. It'll just be in a different order there. And yeah, treasure chests in here are randomized as well. Some of them might not be here. Some of them maybe. The items are also randomized, so it's pretty cool. It's worth it to run through here a couple of times each here. Now, one thing I wanted to go over, you might notice I sound a little different in today's video. I'm actually trying a different recording setup-ish. How I had it before was that on my computer here, I had my mic plugged in. I'm looking at it right now. I have 2 plugs here in my mic. It's a pink one here for the microphone, and a green one for the headset here. And I actually have the audio for the game coming through my headset, so I can hear it right now through that, as opposed to my my laptop normally. As far as the quality goes, I mean, let me know how it sounds. I did a test video before recording, and it sounds decent enough. Hopefully I sound clearer, not as muffled or whatever. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, if it works, I'll stick with it. If it's worse, I'll go back to the normal way. So let me know. Anyway, yeah, this area here, there is a lot of encounters in here. Of course, being some of them random and some of them are on screen there, like you saw those dead soldiers are throughout the area here. And throughout these parts here, through all 4 Chaos dungeons, there are some unique items here that we can only get in these dungeons. Some very powerful equipment here. So if you get lucky, you can find something really good. Maybe like a shield for your mages by chance here. Then this one in particular can have the Elven Cloak. That's the best shield for your wizards in the game, actually. So if I can find one, great. Otherwise, nah, not a big deal. Now, one thing what I'll do to handle this part, I'll just go and tell you right now. There are boss fights at the end of the part here, but what you can only do, you can only fight one of them at a time. So what you have to do is when you reach the end, kill the first boss there, and then you have to run through the entire dungeon again, kill the next one, and then leave and come back all over again. My first LP, how I handled that was I just did the first run through to show the entire area, and then just mini videos for each other boss there. What I think I'll do this time around, though, depending on how time is doing, I might actually try to do all of them in one go. So what I'll do, I'll get to the end, I'll kill the first boss, and then pause the video, and then off screen go through the dungeon a second time, and then come back to show off the next boss. And then once I kill him, you know, double on back off camera, do the 3rd one, and you know, so on and so forth there. And I think that would be the better way to go instead of just having like 3 other videos that are like 3 minutes long. I really don't want to do that. And plus, this way, this will conserve videos in the long run anyhow. So I think this will work out. So yeah. Yeah, I'll do my usual, you know, little jump cut transition from in between parts or whatever. So that way, you don't need to see my backtracking through the entire part 3 more times after this one. I'm only showing it this first time here to show you how the layout works and everything like that. So there you go. Yeah, there's also new enemies in this part too. I should really be going over them, but they're not really that hard, to be honest. Yeah, Gloom Widows, yeah, they're spiders. Yeah, they're not really that hard. There is one enemy in this part, though, you can only meet up with on one of the floors. Actually, it would be my on the 4th floor coming up here for me. I think the Sandworm or whatever, he is actually quite powerful. It's also pretty rare, so there you go. Speed Drink, if I didn't mention those before, there's a shop somewhere. Actually, the caravan where we bought the ferry, the guy sells them. They boost your stats in battle. That one will boost your agility. There's one that will double your HP or MP or raise your strength or whatever. I don't really feel the need to use them. I know in solo games, actually, they're really helpful, but I have yet to do a solo run to this game, so Although I will say I did do an all red mage file. I actually just finished that last night. That one actually really wasn't that hard. Just grinded a lot. Made multiple run-throughs of the Soul of Chaos dungeons there to get some better equipment. It was pretty easy overall. The only thing is with the Red Mage and Red Wizard, they lack multi-target healing, so you really need the Rune Staff or the Healing Staff there to save your ass. But for the most part, the run was actually really easy. So I don't think I'll record a run of that or anything like that. Maybe just boss fights. Maybe that's a huge if actually. So just throwing that out there. But I think 2 LPs in this game is fine, just because I can show up all the classes. As you know, the first LP I did Warrior, Thief, White Mage, Black Mage. This time I'm showing off the Master and Red Wizard there. So I think it works out anyway. And yeah, I won't be doing like a solo Black Mage file or solo Red Mage or all White Mages or whatever like that. That's not gonna happen. Sorry. You know, these guys here, yeah, they're all just like cannon fodder. They're just really easy. Physical attacks work just fine. Anyway, ooh, did a black cowl. I think that's only like Thief and Ninja only, if I recall. Let me find it here. Again, equipment, don't care, blah blah blah. Here we go. Yeah, only Thief and Ninja. It is really good for them though. So if you have one with you, by all means equip it. But I think that chest can also contain like the Elven Cloak sometimes, or maybe the Kenpogi, that is a armor for monks and masters there, sometimes. But yeah, it's random, of course. But yeah, this dungeon in all is pretty short, so you can make multiple runs through here to get some pretty powerful equipment right now. And yeah, again, you could have went here earlier, like before class changing, or right after beating the Lich, but I think it would have been really hard, especially the bosses at the end here, because they're kind of tricky. Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure, but at earlier levels, I'm sure they'd be difficult, to say the least, so yeah, I think right now we're pretty powerful enough to handle them, so we should be fine. 5 of these guys, I should probably use an item. Let's use... No, I don't actually have that yet. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, the gauntlets. Let's use those. I'm trying to remember like what's okay for me to actually use. I really should just sell off all that crap anyway, just so I don't have any problems. But no one's really mentioned anything about that. I've been pretty clear about that multiple times, so I don't need to go over it again. So I'll just stop right there, actually, and just move on. And if you notice on the path I'm taking, it's a straight shot through the end, actually. I'm not taking any side paths or anything like that, because they're all dead ends. So I wouldn't worry about that. One thing I wanted to also talk about, speaking of my new recording setup-ish, with my headset in general. You guys have noticed over some random videos I'll have some crappy quality with my mic. I think I know the reason why. When I record like just my audio, apparently like it drowns out because there's no background music or anything, which sounds really weird. But like you guys saw in my a couple of videos, I'm sure I can't remember any off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the Pittsburgh Pirates video I did, that's game summary. The quality drowned out there. I think my Q&A video dropped off there as well, but that's because there's no background music. So if this setup here could fix that, that'd be great. So, but yeah, again, let me know what you guys think of this, if it works out better for you. Yeah, if it's better quality at all. There can be a chest up top there, by the way. Just wanted to mention that here real quick. But yeah, if it sounds better, let me know. And I'm trying to figure out time constraints here. Yeah, we're already a little over 9 minutes here. And yeah, each boss fight will take a little while. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Maybe I can do one boss fight in this video, and then next time jump, do the dungeon off screen, and then meet you guys at the next boss for the next episode, and then do the transition back and forth or whatever. I'm not sure how I want to do it quite yet. It'll be a game time decision, I'm sure. Like I'll decide like right when I get there to see what happens. So yeah, it'll work out though. But yeah, I'll need to work out a solution for this anyway. Okay, there's something from Twitter. But yeah, for the other dungeons here, I can give you a little advice on those, or a little info. The next dungeon is the Hellfire Chasm. That's the second dungeon there. That is 10 floors long. The Lifespring Grotto is 20 floors long. And the Whisperwind Cove is 40 floors long. So those are going to be like marathons, pretty much. I will say, for the Hellfire Chasm, you do need to make 2 run-throughs for that to beat all the bosses through there. The Lifespring Grotto will also need 2, and the Whisperwind Cove only needs 1. So, yeah, I'll take care of those down the line yet. The Hellfire Chasm we might be able to do right now. The Lifespring Grotto, definitely not. Just because if we're on level 41, we would get annihilated. Not by the actual dungeon, but the bosses for the most part. And not even so much the bosses on the 5th and 10th floors. It's the guys on the 20th floors that concern me. But yeah, we'll take care of that down the line here. And of course, I fight a battle right before the staircase. Of course. There we go, that was fun. Okay, and big old desert floor here. This place will loop on forever. So what you want to do is, well, kind of roam around for a little bit first. Now, there are some place markers here that will show off here shortly if I can find them. Let's see, I'm just going up and left just until I find something, anything really. Anything will work. Seems fitting to have the ice brand in the desert area like this. Seems appropriate. There we go. Let's see. Battles. Yeah, if I can show off that other, like, sandworm guy, that'd be great. If not, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, forewarning, he is pretty powerful for right now, so, yeah. Come on, gotta be something here somewhere. Yeah, this part just kind of loops on forever. And you can also start in random areas, like in this floor here, and also, I think those Cavern of Earth themed ones, you can start in some random position. There's only like 2 or 3 spots you can actually start in, but yeah, it is randomly determined, so just a heads up there. Come on, anything? Anything here? There's a lone tree. Now the thing is though, you'll also see a patch of trees, there's 3 of them, they'll make an arrow pointing in a certain direction, that's the way you want to go. In this case here, I got kind of screwed because it's only 1. So let's just go, well, let's go up from here. Here we go. You see here the point is pointing left, so of course you go left. Do 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 do. Points for you if you know that where that jingle's from. That's an old 90s cartoon, well not cartoon, 90s show that I wish they would bring back. But they'd probably ruin anyway, so yeah. There we go, there's a chest right here. And yeah, I won't go for every single chest in this area. I'll just go for the ones I know offhand. So, yeah. That's kind of the thing with random dungeons like this. You never know what you're going to get until you're actually in them. So, yeah. Ooh, a silver apple. Nice. I'll take that now. Now who gets it, if I can find it? Deal with the Cloud. He needs the HP more than anyone. Yeah, at this point here, just go up. There's the Oasis, but I don't want to go there yet. There might be a chest above the area here and also to the right. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky, who knows. So far, no giant sandworm yet that will definitely eat me alive. Though I actually forget how tough the thing actually is. I haven't fought the thing very often, only a very small handful of times. And I played this game a lot. I mean, for one thing, I've had the actual cartridge for... how long now? Pushing 10 years, I think, since it came out on the Game Boy Advance. It came out, what, in 2000... like 2001 or 2, maybe? Maybe longer than that. Oh, it's 2000s, I know that much. I don't think it's late, that's 3 or 4. Might be 2001 or 2, I don't recall, actually. Somewhere around there, anyway, yeah. So yeah, I played through this game multiple times with all sorts of different class combinations. Yeah, I'm notorious for starting new files in this all the time. I'll play one for a while, and be like, okay, new combination time, let's go. That's just how I am with this game. It's just so fun just to pick it up and start a new file. Just experiment with all the classes there. Okay, don't care about that. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned also, I went back to Crescent Lake and bought some supplies. Just some potions, high potions, ethers, Phoenix Downs, and tents, just because. Could have bought some cottages too, but they don't sell them at Crescent Lake. Only at I think like Gaia and Onrak are the only towns that sell them. So yeah, no big deal there. Okay, so we're already 15 minutes, so I think what I'll just do the one boss fight today. That should put us at about 20 minutes around there, I'm sure. And then I'll just meet you guys back at the next time. Doesn't really matter which one you do first. I'm just gonna do the one over here, just because. Let's go ahead and save up first there. Get a little bit healed up, just because. Be on the safe side there. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. And who do we have here? We have the Echidna. You guys might remember this from Final Fantasy III. That's a cool thing too. These dungeons are also based off, well, not based off of, but the bosses you fight here are from other Final Fantasy games. You'll see this one here. This dungeon is from Final Fantasy III. The next one will be Final Fantasy IV, and 5, and 6, and so on like that. So, usual buffing idea here. Actually, let's have me attack. Let's have Yang use the Giant's Gloves first. Kind of why I waited until now to do this dungeon, so I can actually have those, because they're awesome. Yeah, the cast Saber. Let's get haste going on him too. Let's just use Invisora, I guess. And see what happens. Okay, I think the Echidna can use. I think he has he has Earthquake for one that can be instant KO, but you should have Protect Ring, so you should be fine there. FYI, you buy those at Gaia. I bought those a while ago, I believe. So, we did a good Invisora going, and then I did myself buffed up with the Giant's Gloves and haste and all that, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, they're just way down here though. There we go. Attack. Let's get haste going, and let's use Protera because why not? But I think this guy's physical attacks can also be pretty powerful if I recall correctly. But besides that, he's pretty straightforward. Yeah, there's death. That actually might kill him. Nope. Haha. And 20 hits. I love it. Okay, now at this point, yeah, just spam Temper on your attackers. Your white mage can really just sit there. Let's use the healing staff, because what else will she do, really? There we go. Okay, that was weaker than I thought. That's really all there's to as far as strategy goes. Just spam Temper on your attackers after you get them hasted and Temper, and hasted and sabered up and everything, and then you're in good shape. Just attack Rose. I don't really even care at this point, because he's almost dead anyway. Yeah, he only has maybe 4, 5,000, 6,000 HP. I don't even recall, actually. Not that it matters, because he's dead. So yeah, pretty easy there. And for defeating him, we get an X potion. Nice. The H guy here will drop a special item for you, which is pretty rare in most cases. The X potion, not so much, but other guys can drop equipment and whatnot, so yeah. So here's a plan afterwards. That takes care of one guy there. I will go ahead and run back through there off camera, meet you guys over at the next boss on the 5th floor, and then, I'll just do my transition back and forth there, meet you guys over at the next boss fight. And then, yeah, we'll clear out the remainder of the Earthgift Shrine next time. Well, let's replay Final Fantasy I. This has been iheartmovees signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thank you for watching. Testing, 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 testing.